everybody, today I'm going to be showing you guys how to get Breath of the Wild mods for the Wii U specifically. This should also work for the CMU emulator and stuff like that, but the mod that I'm going to be focusing on in particular today is the PointCrow Cursed mod. Now you may have seen an amazing video on a channel a few years ago called PointCrow, where basically it's just a bunch of crazy mods into Breath of the Wild, and I'll show you guys how to get that today, because getting that along with another mod called Relics of the Past use a different method to get them than other Breath of the Wild mods, and it's thanks to this user on Game Banana actually that helped me to realize this, or else I wouldn't have been able to use these mods. So yeah, here goes the tutorial. So you're basically just gonna look up SD caffeine, spelled like that, and then click on this first GitHub thing. So this is a homebrew application. This will help you run the mods that you're going to use for Breath of the Wild. So yeah, you just click right here, and you just click right there. So yeah, that's SD caffeine right there. Then all we do is just extract it. There we go. So now, here's the part where it depends if you already have Homebrew on your Wii U or not, which files you copy over. If you do not yet have Homebrew on your Wii U, you don't need to worry about anything else, and you just drag this entire folder to your SD card. If you do already have Homebrew, then you go into here, and you drag this entire file to your apps file in your Wii U. So you should have a file called Wii U on your SD card. Open that, go into apps, and copy this and the files in this to apps if you already have Homebrew. And that's it for the SD caffeine on the computer. So yeah, then the next thing you're going to want to do is just search up PointCrow Breath of the Wild Game Banana. And this should be it right here. So all you do is I just download the zip right here, manual download again, and here we go. We just wait for this to download real quick. Alright, so this is all finished here. Then all we do is just go back to our downloads and extract this. This might take a bit because there's quite a few files in here, but yeah, here we go. Alright, so it's all finished extracting. Now what makes this installation of this mod different from other Breath of the Wild mods is the fact that there's a file in here that prevents it from running on the Wii U correctly. This also goes for the mod Relics of the Past, so if you're having issues installing that onto your Wii U, then will be why. You just go into Content, you go into Pack, and then this file right here, title.pack, you just delete that. And that's it. Now this mod is completely ready. The things that you want to do is you just want to copy all three of these files into, I think it's I'm very unprofessional here. I think it's, yeah, SD caffeine right here. So I got into the editing phase of this video and I realized that I skipped a step. So the people who have never done anything like this before, they would probably not know what to do in this situation. But I forgot to mention that you have to create another folder called SD caffeine. It's not the one that you already put into your Wii U folder. No, you make a new folder called SD caffeine, put it into the root of your SD card, and that is where you would put the mods. So yeah. So don't put those three folders into the SD caffeine that is in the Wii U folder. Make a brand new SD caffeine folders with the uncapitalized stuff. Put it into the root of your SD card, and then that's where you put the folders. What you want to do is just create a folder with the title ID right here. Now this I'm pretty sure it's not the same for all regions, but this is the US region for Breath of the Wild, so if yours is US, then I assume it's just this. I'd look it up. I do a quick search just to be sure. But yeah, so you just make that folder, and as you see, I already have that in here, but literally all you do is just make a new folder. I named mine Cursed, but like, here, we'll just do it again. Let's do random gibberish, because why not? And Control V into here. Those three things. Those three folders. And yeah, that's it. As soon as that's done, you literally just put the SD card into your Wii U, load into SD Caffeine, and then you can load up Breath of the Wild and get the mods. And I'll show that real quick. So here we are at the Wii U. Now, same thing goes as with some of my last mod videos. If you don't have the Homebrew app, like most people don't, all you're gonna do is just go to the internet browser really quick. And there's this really great website called WiiUexploit.xyz. And this will take you to the Homebrew channel without having to get the app. And here we are. We just click Run Exploit. And we wait for it to load. Now, once this loads, it'll take us into the Homebrew launcher. And all we do is load into SD Caffeine. And then we're good. We load into Breath of the Wild and we can pick mods to use. So yeah, here's SD Caffeine. Just click Load. And this should boot us back to the Wii U menu. Here we are. We just load into Breath of the Wild. And then a screen will come up asking us to pick a mod. So if you have multiple mods, you can pick a mod that you want. As you see, I have both of these right here. We'll do the one that I modded in this video just to show. So yeah, you'll have that thing come at the top of the screen, which at first looks worrying, but no, don't worry. It's not breaking your console or whatever. It is simply executing the code. So don't you worry. So yeah, now we're in Breath of the Wild, and now let's just load into a game, and we'll have the mods. Yep, as you can see, you have the PointCrow logo on the Breath of the Wild logo, so yeah. Now this mod is really fun, just because there's a ton of things to do in it. There's some really great things in it, and if you watch the video, you'll know what I'm talking about. Yeah, really great thing. Really great stuff. Yeah, you just gotta mess around with it for a good while because there's a ton to do. And also, yeah, this is something to take note of, that the loading screen does take a bit for any Breath of the Wild mod for the Wii U because it's executing code that it doesn't normally do. So, yeah. And it is loaded up, pretty much. And here we are. So yeah, there's some really great stuff. You see, we have our Chic phone, right here. There's PointCrow right there. But yeah, this is just a really great mod. So yeah, hopefully this helped. And again, with Relics of the Past, you do the exact same thing. Just delete the title.pack file and it will work just fine. If you don't delete it, it won't work at all. But yeah, that's about it. Hopefully this helped, and goodbye.